welcome back again to my channel, still your boy Prince TV. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do us a favor by subscribing to this channel so that anytime we upload our video, you always be the first one to be notified. In this particular video, is going to be tough. We are going to tell you guys full details about this humanitarian document and this Decreto de Sicurezza. We are still going to enlighten people because there are some people who are confused about this Decreto de Sicurezza, who have not gotten the real facts about this Decreto de Sicurezza. But in this particular video now, I'm going to make it very clear for you guys to really know about this Decreto de Sicurezza. We'll discuss more about the Decreto de Sicurezza, which they made newly. In this particular video, don't be offended. It's going to be in two ways. No, there is a kind of video you make that you need to apply, pidgin English. If you don't apply such English, you cannot get the fact of what you want to say. You understand? So it's going to be in two sections. So now this one we are going to discuss about this document issue. Now we'll try to make it a little bit lightened so that people can understand. So then after this, then we'll go to the major facts why we are here, to let you guys know what is going on about the SARS in Nigeria. All right, so without wasting time, let's kick in and see how it look. All right, you guys know in the time of Salvini, this man did many things. Salvini said, with requested asilo, you cannot make many things. And then he came on power and removed a humanitarian document, which this new government now have restored. You understand? So about the Decreto de Sicurezza now, everything they are doing about this Decreto de Sicurezza is that they are now removing the laws of Salvini. They have not yet, bring the new Decreto de Sicurezza, which we state that, okay, this is the new thing we brought for immigrants. This is the things we have removed already. But we know that, yes, the laws of Salvini, they have already removed most of his law, everything about his law. And then this humanitarian document, they have already brought it back. But they changed the name now. The name is not called humanitarian document again, but it's called Protezione Speciale. That is special protection. That is the name of this document now, which is known as a humanitarian document. And this document is a document that, for example, after your commission and everything, and they find out that they cannot give you political asilo, and they find out they cannot give you, subsidiary documents, they will now switch over to watch your case very well and see if you go back to your country of origin, if you have torture, or if you have you will have a problem going back to your country, then they will give you this protection specially, you understand, which is known as the humanitarian document. That is why that document is there. But during the time of Salvini, he removed he removed this particular document that made many migrants to be undocumented migrants, because when they're supposed to have the place of humanitarian document is not there, and then they give them negative, thereby not having any of the protection, you understand. So now this humanitarian document, now I'm happy for everyone. We all are happy that they brought back this humanitarian document to be known as special protection. So they are already bringing back this humanitarian document. And also for those of you who cannot go and register under a commune to get your card identity and then your residence, all those kind of stuff, you can do everything perfectly now. Already working for immigrants, you understand. Anywhere you are, they ask you, you cannot make your card identity because you ask for asilo. Just call 112, just call the carabinieri for that particular commune, and they will state the reason why they cannot make it for you, you understand. Because people are still telling me, guy, that there is my place, they didn't allow me to make this card identity. No, it's not this way. They have already published it to be officially that you can make your card identity, everything, with your requested asilo. So I advise you, wherever you go to your community, to make all these kind of requests. If they deny you for it, the access to do it, kindly just call the police immediately, fast, just immediately at that spot. Just call that police, you understand. Call police and call a carabinieri, you understand. So that is it. All right, so that is it. So let me read to you guys so that you guys can really understand how this Decreto de Sicurezza is really much amazing. He said here, Italian government has restored some humanity to its immigration and asylum system. You understand? All right. He said here, this week, the Council of Ministers adopted a decree that reversed many of the worst policies imposed by the previous Interior Minister and the current leader of the Anti-Immigrant League Party, Matteo Salvini. You understand? So I don't need to explain anything. You guys know Matteo Salvini. Once we mention the name of Matteo Salvini, you should know what he's capable of doing. You understand? All right. He said here, the decree is not perfect, but it's a step in the right direction. You understand? He said the decree is not perfect, but it is a step in a right direction. All right. He said the decree adopted October 5th essentially re-established in Italian law the resident permit on humanitarian ground that Salvini abolished in 2018. Now called special protection. Now called special protection. Like I told you guys that, you know, this humanitarian document now is no longer called humanitarian document, but it's called a special protection. You understand? All right. He said this 2 years permit is for people who do not qualify for asylum, but who do not who should not be sent away because they would face a risk of torture or inhuman of downgrading treatment. You understand? Like I said, I explained all these things before. I'm just trying to read so that you guys can really know how they make these statements. All right. He said the permit is also for people who have family and a social link in Italy. You understand? The permit is also for people who have a family and a social link in Italy. All right. He said or who suffer from a serious physical or mental health issues. So for example, if you still have a bad condition, that you have one sickness or the other that is disturbing, you can still obtain this special protection. All right. Okay, let's go forward. He said here, by one estimated more than 37,000 people become undocumented since 2018 because humanitarian permits were abolished. Crucially, the decree allowed people to convert this and other short-term resident permits into a long-term resident permit based on employment. So you guys really know that, you know, like I explained, that because of Salvini removed this humanitarian document, many people become undocumented migrants. You understand? And also saying that, you know, you can convert this document into a work permit. You understand? So we are trying to, like, you know, wrap up everything so that you guys can really get the fact. He said here, this will help prevent people falling into undocumented status. You understand? All right. He said the decree reduced detention pending deportation to 3 months from 6 months. You understand? You know, if they hold you that they want to get you deported in the time of Salvini, they will always give you 3 months, but now they exceed it to, before deporting the person, they have to consider for a good 6 months. You understand? All right. Another one, he said, why the previous government restricted the national reception system to recognize refugee and then unaccompanied children, the new decree opened the door to asylum seeker awaiting a decision. So get another big fact again, another wonderful news. He said, the new, I'm coming guys, this thing is skipping here. All right. He said, the new decree opens the door to asylum seekers awaiting a decision. That is to say, this new decree now open good door for people when it be say their case they for judge and their case they for, you know, they never go for commission, and most of the people when they say they don't go for commission, they wait for judge. So that is to say, maybe if the judge did not see any good reason to give you political asylum, with this restoration of humanitarian document, which is now known as special protection, then you can get this document. They can give you this special protection. That is to say, you have this document. You understand? All right. Okay, let's go forward. He said here, it is also ensure asylum seeker have the right to register with the city hall where the life, since the constitutional court ruling this past July found the denial of the right made it unjustified, difficult for asylum seeker to access the service to which they are entitled, like the one of the Carta d'identità I explained, when you cannot make it, but now you can go and do it. This is what they're still talking about. He said, one large blot of the decree is that failure to take a clear stand against criminalization of humanitarian activities. You understand? All right. He said the government choose to reduce from 1 million to 50,000 euro, rather than eliminate the nervous fine made by Matteo Salvini when he was the Ministro dell'Interno. You know, say when Matteo Salvini did for power, at the time of Matteo Salvini, he made a fine that if you go to rescue migrants, you pay 50,000 euro. You understand? But now this new government abolished everything, that you don't have to pay any fine. You can rescue the the NGOs, that is the rescue ship, can operate and rescue migrants without having any fine. This is what they are still trying to explain here. Okay, he said here, the Parliament will have a chance to correct that. that to make it easy for asylum seeker to get documents easily here in Italy. All right, so guys, let's end it here. You see now, this decreto di sicurezza, there are many things on it. This decreto di sicurezza have good 12 articles, you understand? 12 articles. It's not just only about migrants, but we always focus about migrants because it's what concerns us. We cannot come here and be telling you the decreto di sicurezza that, you know, affects the Italians, you understand? So we come here to give our own point of view and our own part, you understand? So this decreto di sicurezza, have it in mind. There are many articles, good 12 articles with this decreto di sicurezza. So now they are now saying everything. They modify 3 good things that is very much good about this decreto di sicurezza. For you being able to make your carta d'identità with your richiesta di asilo, for the humanitarian document coming back, which state that if they did not get any good reason to give you document, they might give you the humanitarian document, as they still stated now that it will be an open door for the awaiting asylum seekers to get their decision. For example, you have your case in court. So if the judge now see that, okay, fine, I have reviewed this case, I don't see any reason why to give this guy a political asylum document. I don't see any reason why to give this girl, you know, a political asylum document or a subsidiary document. Definitely, they will consider and say, okay, fine, let me give her special protection, which is known as the humanitarian document, 2 years. So I think with this a new decreto di sicurezza is something, even if it happens to be that they just make only this humanitarian document to come back, I think is even much enough, let alone being able to access the anagaphy, you understand? Because many people lose job because of anagaphy, lose job. Many people lost their job, you understand? Because if you go now, they will ask you to bring your carta d'identità. If you cannot get this, you cannot get job, you understand? So I think I'm happy about this new decreto di sicurezza. So you guys should still stay tuned. Let's see how it's going. If there should be any new thing they're going to add about this decreto di sicurezza, we will still come here and update you guys and let you guys really know how this decreto di sicurezza is working. So guys, I still remain your guy Prince TV. I still remain your boy Prince TV. So guys, try to give me thumbs up, try to hit the like button. You that is watching me now, try to give me the like button and then drop your comments whatever you think. If you also have you know, a question, you can as well drop your question. Then we are there to answer. You are there to analyze everything so that you guys can really know how it works. So without wasting time, Mo will enter to the our culture. Mo enter our normal culture. Mo tell now wetin e be say behind the Sars people they do. You understand? Wetin Sars people they do for Nigeria? They can't protest when the masses they give them for head. And the woman when e be say he dey for Napoli, when agree wear masquerina, police can't give am better arrest. You understand? So without wasting time, Mo go inside. Mo see as it happen. Not be smarty don't stop for Napoli guy. When I watch the video, now come shock. Now see say yes, Italian police they really dey serious about this masquerina. If you now remember now, say since saw this, I would tell on say as it be now, so he say Italy don't put you know, a fine for people when it be say they know they wear masquerina for inside public. You know, say get some people they will get the masquerina, they'll put them for inside bag. You understand? Then say now say not be inside bag. They make the masquerina for say the masquerina to cover your nose, you cover your mouth. So when they grab this woman now for Napoli, so when be say you know get masquerina, Italian person for that matter, you know get masquerina. So now it can't be like say maybe they won't give the woman multa now, so maybe the woman not agree say he won't take the multa. You understand? Say now the say now arrest, they won't come to arrest this woman. So guy, when I watch the video, now come the reason I say yes, say these people man they serious. You understand? This police people now they see now, so now they serious for this masquerina matter. Say you when they go catch, say you not deal with your masquerina. Say now either you go take a 1,000 euro multa or you go face a small prison. You understand? So now sit be now, so now they come arrest the woman. Guy, if you see the way when police take the rush they come because of person when not wear masquerina, they even they use machine they come, they use motor to the rush. Everything like that, it just be like say maybe the woman thief or anything just for masquerina. Guy, for those of you when it be so I never watch the video where they for the arrest this woman say why you not wear masquerina? Ngwa check it lele.
La ragazza senza mascherina la stanno arrestando. Ma quanto ma?
Non è obbligatoria la mascherina. A così stavi c'è messo. Ma che sta facendo nella pulita?
Guardate qua. Una persona che è stata presa senza mascherina, guardate qua. Allucinante. La signora non vuole entrare in macchina.
Signora!
De Luca mio, guarda cosa hai combinato, guarda qua. Ma che faccio? Ora si sta creando un assemblamento totale, vedete? Vedete? Guardate qua. Via Toledo. Poliziotti si marcia a piedi, vedete? Guardate qua, è arrivata la questura. Mamma mia, quando andiamo a motociclette. Per una persona che non aveva la mascherina, allucinante. Guardate qua cosa si sta creando qua, allucinante proprio.
Sabi, so na so it happen now, so that one now, so na Napoli 940 happen now when they come arrest that woman now. So nobody know as he go take be now. So whether last, whether he go agree me they give and the moot and make them for leave am. So na so it be. Now still say man let on know say if they fit do their citizen like that, say we when it be say we be second citizen, second class, you understand? If now man a black person now, so that matter for pass like that, you understand now. So as it be now, so now you now you still they try maybe they wear your masquerade and may not be like say we fall victim, you understand now. So they say prevention is better than cure. So now so the issue take be now still say man let on know as it happen. So without wasting time, more go straight to another news, more see as it happen. Not be small thing don't happen for Nigeria, guy. When I still see this update, now come the reason I say yes, nice one. Now Nigerian youths they wake up, guy. Now Nigerian youths they wake up. If you see what they happen for Nigeria, guy, you will shock. The way when it be say Sars stay they harass people. If they see person with phone, they go ask and say what is there inside your phone. So that is to say for Nigeria, as it be now, so person not fit use smartphone again. If they see any young boy, any person when it be say just dey with a big phone, say if you dey with iPhone, they just they search, they do many things. If you see the way when Sars stay they operate for Nigeria, guy. As the reason the matter be like say the youth they can't cut chain come out, you understand? They cut chain come out for they say why they go they harass youths like that. Boko Haram when they for inside street, when they for bush, when they for different corner they operate. Why they no go fit go they attack all those Boko Haram? It come be saying now the masses where they supposed to they protect. Now they come they they harass, they try to like they disgrace, they do different kind of things. Guy, youths can't come out for Benin, even for Lagos too. They can't call out now, they can't they protest, say like say SARS must end. This matter not be small issue. Now this one the first time when the BC as he say our Nigerian youths can't come out say they challenge SARS. If you see the way they take they do protest, guy, with it shock, I say it makes sense, not be lie. If to say like this that they do the protest, if to say like this that they do the protest for the country, all these our policemen when they say na them be SARS, na them be all these our personnel, official policemen when they say na them be the SARS matter. You understand? Therefore don't they know say see as they be. All these our military. Therefore don't they know as they be so. But as it can't be now, so now our youth can't call out chase. Say like say as it be now, so they no go take the they no go take the nonsense again for the SARS. Put the picture of the SARS people here, man. They see them, so you see them now. Them be these people when they here, so they walk like Jackie. They walk like people when no get brain. Now not say as police I take they work for you, so they know they pursue person, they do anything. As it be so, they will control you. Based on say the countryside, say not to get ahead. Now make you say themselves they're going to treat the citizen like say maybe now one or two things. For those of them when it be say on I never see where this they protest about this SARS matter.
Lekki Phase 1 is the point of convergence in Lagos. Celebrities, Falls and Runtown lead the protest from there to the government house at Marina. They are accompanied by men of the Nigeria police.
You must be good. Yes. You must be safe.
Yes.
Do you want to be king?
No.
Do you want SARS?
No.
Do you want to be...
Youth representing different organizations and schools in Kwara State. They are also accompanied by security operatives from the post office area of Ilorin to the police headquarters and are received by the Deputy Commissioner of Police.
We have listened to your complaints, your petitions, and as earlier told the other group, your petitions are well noted, will be documented, forwarded to the Commissioner of Police, Kwara State Command, who will in turn forward it to the Inspector of Police to look at it and take deep and proper action.
From the police command, the youth move to the government house where they go into lamentation about killings by SARS operatives.
Because of my iPhone, does that mean that I'm a criminal? These questions and many more are what youth are asking.
Government should be ready to take responsibility. We don't want SARS. SARS should be banned. SARS should be ended for life.
The calmness that characterized the protests in Lagos and Kwara states is absent in Imo State. The protesters are dispersed with tear gas by the officers of the Imo State Police Command. In the process, the Divisional Police Officer of Oji Division pulls out his gun at the protesters.
The DPO pulling out his gun is not acceptable to us because we are expected to be civil to the members of the public. Well, I guess the DPO was trying to probably put them away when they were trying to approach him, to mob him.
In Benin City, a group of youth converged on Ring Road before marching onto the NUJ Secretariat and later on to the Edo State Police Command headquarters to express their grievances. The protesters also hit the streets in the nation's capital, Abuja. Besides the placards calling for the end of FSARS, their chants included demands to see the Inspector General of Police. As many Nigerians continue to express their displeasure over the recent activities of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, the authorities may have to take appropriate steps to curb the officers' actions, which are considered by many as high-handed.
I don't see Amabi, so now so they should take the play now, so it never end there, so masses can still come out. Like I say, this one that the plan with police people, so masses can still come out. They can still they protest against it all say this independent where they do say na nothing they inside say na poverty independent. Now be this one they do say Buhari he need to come up for change. You understand? Say he need to come up for the power. They say as it there for the that place where they did for the you know the Aso Rock where they so now so say he need to come up for that Aso Rock. You understand? People can still they power for Buhari. Now reason I say the way when our youth they operate now, so to say the fact get this idea, for business Nigeria by now, for don't they get brain, for don't they get you know, for don't they make sense more. Nobody go to follow Libya. They say you won't come Italy. They come place when it be say if you reach inside, go finish you. The countryside they go see they tell you say you know go fit do one or two things. You understand? So now, as it been so now, then cost the court chief for Buhari say, Buhari they disturb the country, say Buhari don't hold, say Nigeria na poverty place, say they not they protect the mass, they not they do anything for the you know for the citizens one day for the country. For those of you when it be so, I never hear whether they talk all this issue, whether they protest against Buhari, say they need to do and say Buhari go you know resign for the office. No.
Revolution now! Revolution now! Revolution now!
go! Buhari must go! Buhari must go! We want to do something before we go! Revolution! We want to do something before we go! Revolution! Buhari must go! Revolution! Buhari must go! Revolution! Buhari must go! Buhari must get the one of Buhari must go! Buhari can dash it! Everybody lay on flesh. Yeah, yeah. Oluwa settle my case and make my life sweat like